That will be in the upper layer of the soil. So wherever you find that, those mangoes will be sweeter.
They have a secret of following the bird.
Exactly.
Right? So
they follow the bird.
Yes.
Welcome back to Inside Stories by Anu in partnership with the Chennai Angels. The startup in focus today is Mango Point.
For Europe, exports to Europe, right, you have to have a recognized pack house. See, this itself is news to many people, right? So this is a norms that is set by the Europe Union. Without a pack house, they will not import mangoes into the country. That's why it was set up in the first place. Now you will have to follow all these regulations because they do the testing, right? Like they take random lots and then make sure that there is minimum residual limit, and they trust that only if it comes from a recognized pack house. Now the same product with that quality, when we take to the domestic customers, right? One, yes, they are happy that they are getting really product that they can trust. The other is everyone can eat, right? So from kids, because like she was talking about the digestion thing, right? Mango eating, as some people have the intolerance in their stomach when they eat mangoes. It is not intolerance of mangoes. Mango is fibrous, very good for digestion. It is the chemical that is used for ripening,
which is actually making. We started with good agriculture practices, knowledge. So here what we do is we take as a family and we give them those good agriculture practices, what they have to do. The Panchakavyam, right? What is that type of soil we need to have and which soil has a better taste mangoes. So these soils can be mixed with the existing, those minerals and everything. These are the good agriculture practices that we focus on we give it to the family. You have those pebble stones, right? The rock stones. So there is a water flowing in that pebble and rock stones. That will be in the upper layer of the soil. So wherever you find that, those mangoes will be sweeter.
Oh, is that right?
It is all put in the brain of the traders, right?
Yes.
They know this exactly. And they have a secret of following the bird.
Exactly.
Right? So
they follow the bird.
Yes.
How is that?
So
and the
when
bird
they
name
go,
also you should say.
We'll come to that because it's called golden. We named our product Golden Orioles.
Orioles.
Yeah, Golden Orioles is the English word for the mangoil.
Mangoil, ah.
This bird, right? It knows where the sweeter mangoes are, right? So when you go inside a farm, right? If you see a mango that is eaten by the bird, right? You select that orchard for taking the mangoes. The traders know this really very well. So they follow the bird to do the harvest. So that's where like my dad used to tell all the stories about the soil and the rocks. She's reciting all that.
So I went with him one time. I usually 2 years back when we started, I will visit the farms with my father-in-law. So it was like not every farm you can take the car or vehicle. We have to go by tractor only. So we were walking and I didn't know which location. There was no network also to connect to my team. So they just said in this village, like 2-3 kilometers. And I'm like, whether it is north or south or southwest, what it is. Then he said, just follow me. And the way how he took, we were exactly spot on because he knew exactly where those birds are. And he knew with the smell of that harvest. So I was like so
surprised. That's experience for you, no?
Yes. All that geosensing that we are talking about today, people have mapped it in the mind. We have to capture that knowledge into a technology system, right? Yes. That's what we are trying to do as.
Then once it comes inside, what is the first thing that we have to do with the mango, right? So we cannot immediately take it and put it in a water or a cold water. It has to gradually sit through like 1 or 2 hours. We have to take it slowly, rest it, group. So we do a primary processing. It goes to the pulp unit, or it has to, we have to use it for dehydration because we have a solar drying unit. So as we said about mangoil, we have the self-help group working, making use of that solar drying unit.
Is this project Mangai? Or is that different?
No, Mangai transformed into mangoil now.
Mangai is now transformed into mangoil.
Mangoil,
yes. We renamed it to mangoil to be synced with the
with our
And it
Golden
also
Oriole
resonates.
brand. So that is actually done by our self-help group women. So, so that is what the grading happens, and then whatever consignments we have, whether it has to be sent to Europe, then we have the hot water treatment facility. So, and then it has to be pre-cooled, right, where you have to increase the shelf life of the mango. So you have to give that kind of, the temperature has to gradually maintain within the fruit, inside the fruit, so that,
It's
it
uniform.
reaches uniform.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we put them into the ripening, so that again it's uniformly ripened. And then we have the PQ lab set up where, we randomly cut those mangoes and see there are no infestations. Then we take it to the market, and it's export market or our D2C brand, or any leading modern traders we supply.
We are working with the local administration, the horticulture team and APIDA. There is a system already placed, so we don't have to really reinvent everything. So we use that. There is a farmer ID that's get created. We promote farmers to register themselves. So that ID is tagged to the mango that comes. See, that's where having this infrastructure near the belt really helps. So we know, we geomap, this mango comes from this is the lot that went into pulp, and this lot of pulp went into jam or
Jam.
Yeah. The
sauce.
dehydration or
Sauces,
whatever,
jams,
sauces.
pickles, again they cut the pickles here before we send it to the manufacturing unit. And the mueslis that we have gotten, actually that's very close to my heart, because we have the patent applied, because it's like, just by putting the dried mangoes, we cannot call it as a mango millet muesli or quinoa muesli. Every kid should have that portion of protein.
Indulgence, healthy product, it has, if it is had in a pristine form, it is from your own backyard.
Correct.
You plugged it and you had it. You have that kind of experience, right?
We've listened to Manjula and Prasanna about why they did it and how they did it. But their trajectory would not have been the way it has been without the funding. The funding journey is what we're going to be talking about in the next episode. I'll see you there.